It's a great dynamic. I think, you know, the analogy I've used is, we all have friends we grew up with, and then you go off to college or university and you make new friends, and it's always an interesting dynamic trying to get your new friends to meet your old friends, and you hope they get along. And given the fact that Bucky is an old man too, Bucky's from the 1940s as well. We're both old guys with old guy mentalities, and Sam Wilson's of the modern world, and so having this kind of odd couple, this kind of Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau pairing, where you have two guys who are just kind of a little curmudgeon-y with each other. It's growing pains, but they're on the same team. They want the same thing. They're not enemies, but they're finding their footing, and there's a beautiful landscape for comedy there.
Yeah, I mean, Bucky's just trying to gain as many allies as possible, and Falcon's the next easy target after, he's not going to go after Hawkeye, he's not going to so it just ends up being, and then it's kind of like they have a little bit of the thing from Winter Soldier when they fought and stuff, so.
How do you keep a straight face when you were doing that scene with Anthony?
I actually didn't, because I couldn't keep a straight face every take, and there actually is at the end of that scene, if you really look, it goes real quick, I start to break.
Which one? When you say...
I'm in the car. I can't help it,
when you say, can you move your seat up, my mother couldn't shut up. She laughed so hard, and the scene kept going, I had to say, Mom, stop.
No, but every time I just start to smile, and they cut right at the right time, because I couldn't keep a straight face with me. It's like Forrest Gump. Seats tight. I always think about it.
Yesterday we got to see some footage from the movie, not the whole movie, I'm sorry. And the first time Cap and Bucky met in their apartment, the moment was actually more emotional than I expected. So could you elaborate on the mindset or something like that?
I love that scene.
Yeah, that was great, but I think probably because there's so much being said without actually being said, and I think it was a very crucial scene, because I think, what do they say and where are they at, and I think it was they wrote it really well, or maybe we kind of figured it out too when we were there. I don't remember.
That's one of the best parts of the Russos. They really open up the opportunity for the actors to get involved and change scripts on the day. And no disrespect to Marcus and McFeely, our writers, who are wonderful, but on the day, we try things and you explore, and it's all about the trust we have with the Russos to know that they're going to find the scene. We'll keep trying stuff, and in the editing room, they'll find it. And it really is fun having that moment where, Seb said it perfectly, it's so much being said without saying that much, and the stakes are so high, there's a ticking clock, and there's an engine that's firing the entire time when you're trying to have this connection. And it really is two soldiers with their backs against the wall trying to tap into a brotherhood that hasn't been tapped into for a long time. I tell you what, there's no one else that he would do for as much as he would do for Bucky.